I've never done this before, but hopefully this is on. It is. Today I've decided to do something different. Usually, washing basket away. Usually you will see me wandering about in random parts of Scotland. But today I've decided that I'm going to make some cottage pie. Hopefully if you're interested to follow along, all you need is some potatoes, an onion, some carrots, and some beef to get started. Now, actually put that back where it was for now. Now, the first thing we're going to do is peel the potatoes, as that happens. Now, it depends how many. I'm going to probably peel about 7 or 8, I think, for this. Because you need, some people put a base and a topping on it, but I think we'll just be going with a topping today. And we have this, because I'm lazy. And all I'm doing is using Maris Piper. Easy enough. And I would say cook 7 or 8 of them. Now, I'm peeling potatoes. I'm assuming that you don't need to be told to peel a potato. You're big boys and girls. I do, I guess. Let me see. If we're doing it together, let me see. Okay. I'll probably end up moving this thing about a few times. Okay. So, the important thing is, tidy up as you go. So all I'm doing is cutting my stuff into one of these biodegradable bags, which I'll put into the brown bin after we're finished. And there is a method to my madness. I'm cooking the potatoes first, so that when I'm browning the mince, I'm preparing the potatoes now, so that when I'm browning the mince, I won't have to, wait for the potatoes to be ready. Like I said, all I'm doing is 7 or 8 potatoes. Oops. I'm trying to rush. Not really an ideal situation, just take my time actually. That way I won't slice myself. Safety first, ladies and gentlemen. And how do I identify actually? It's 2025. Yes, there is an easier. There used to be a faster way. I used to be able to do this quite fast. You can kind of almost still do it. It's quite weird speaking to the camera while cooking actually, but it's okay. You can get used to it. If you get any questions as we're going along, maybe I can answer them. Overall, this entire process should take about an hour. I know some people make cottage pie with cheese, but the children don't like it. And you know what? If they're not going to eat something, I'm not going to make it, because that'd just be an absolute waste. But I'm not going to try and be fancy, because I can't do that anymore. You used to be able to cut it up, take some skin off, cut it down, take some more skin off, but nope, I can't do that anymore apparently. Now you will need some cooking salt for this as well, and other things, and I will be boiling the kettle. Just, it saves a bit of gas if you boil a kettle. I know some people say that it comes from the ground, you cook it in cold water from the beginning and stuff like that, but I don't think it makes a difference. if I'm being honest. Although I'm not a Michelin star chef, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 more to go. What I will be doing is using half a chopped onion, but I have a machine to chop stuff up for me, so I will definitely be using that instead of anything else. I haven't made this that many times, so it's a bit of a new one for me. But when it comes to oven stuff, generally it's me that makes it. And when it's pasta stuff, my beloved little lady makes that. Now, I'm saying between 7 or 8 potatoes, but there's 4 of us, so that does us fine. If there's like 2 of you, maybe 5 or 6 potatoes. As long as you can cover it, it should be fine. There we go. Now, it takes approximately 20 minutes to cook potatoes, Maris Piper, which is why I'm starting that just now. Is if you've got your potatoes going with your brown in your mince, it makes your life a bit easier. Like I say, I will be moving the camera about a bit because, well, I have one camera. But just make sure you cut them small enough so that they cook all the way through. And into quarters. I will keep an eye on the chat, like I said. If you do have any questions, if I don't answer, I'm a blind bat, I'm afraid, sorry. And I've left my glasses upstairs. I don't really cook as much as what I used to since I left the restaurant. Ooh. But again, for tidy as we're going. Now, this is our potato pot, so this is the one I'll be using. Oops. I forgot a potato. Silly old man. Back to your van, or something like that. Silly old elf, back to yourself. That's a Ben and Holly reference for anybody that watches that with their children. I have to admit, I don't mind Ben and Holly. It's better than Peppa the Pig. Bluey's okay as well. So, we've got this in. Now, wow. What we want is some cooking salt. For the amount that I put in, I only like about that much. Actually, maybe about a teaspoon and a half of salt we'll go with. While I'm here, I'll get my beef stock out and my gravy. That way I don't have to keep going out of the camera. Although I'm not the one who should be watching, it's the food anyway. But I will be using Bristol's original and no store cube thing. So now that that's done, you'll need 2 pots and you'll need one of these. I'm just using this, but something this shape should do you. And a strainer, actually, so that you can strain your potatoes and Drain the fat out of the mince because you don't want it too fatty. Now, put this here. Put this here. Put this up here. And we shall keep going. Just put my knife there. Yeah. Now, potatoes should be on a high heat for 20 minutes. So they should be ready, in theory be ready by 6:10-ish. Don't forget to put your lid on, obviously. Expedites the process. The next thing I'm going to do is carrots. Now, the complaint last time was too oniony and a bit too much carrot. So what we're going to do this time is, don't forget to wash your carrot. And then just peel it. There we go. First one done. Second one done. Oh wait, no. Second one done. Now, all you're going to do with these is top and tail them. It's up to you how much you take off. And like I said, I'm lazy, so I'm just going to chop these up a little bit. And I'm going to pop them in there. Now, onion. Turn the water off. And we shall, oh, try and get this off. There we go. Now, one of the main comments last time was it was a bit too oniony. Last time I used a full onion, so this time I shall use half an onion. About half an onion. And again, just going to put it in here because that's me being lazy. In a few minutes I will be putting that on, so if you've got headphones on, you might want to put it on mute. Now that we've done that, and that half of an onion is in the thing, I'm going to swap that over to there and start browning my mince in a second. Now, I try and get this so that you can see it. It's quite difficult. We're using 750 grams of beef from Costco, because it's easier to get it from Costco. Now you want your beef, I'll see if I can get this to actually, so you can see inside the pot. Oops, tripod go up. It's not voice controlled, I'm just telling the tripod to go up because I believe that inanimate objects have listened to me. And it's better to do this with a wooden spoon. I'm saying a wooden spoon, it's a wooden spatula. So, how are you doing? Sort of high heat. Some people put a bit of oil in here. I just don't think that you need it. Well, the Costco meat seems to give off enough oil anyway, so I don't believe it's needed. And we just keep doing this. Make sure that the mains doesn't stick to the bottom of the pan. I don't know if you can see that. Apologies. And not the best at camera angles, but there we go. And we keep doing that until we get it a nice brown. After we've got a nice brown, I will put the stock in with the vegetables. Because I actually really like the food processing these days. It's probably why the rest of my chopping skills went to pot, but again, I don't work in a restaurant anymore, so I guess if come back to me. I'm going to put a little bit of cooking salt in this. Well, I remember actually, just about half a teaspoon. It'll help the taste. I don't know if you can see that browning or not. Slowly but surely getting there. And yes, the difference, I don't know if I've said this, the difference between Scottish pie and shepherd's pie, cottage pie and shepherd's pie is made with lamb meat, and it originally comes from Ireland, and cottage pie is made with beef and it comes from England. Other than that, they're very similar. I don't know if I've accidentally started a word there or not, but it's fine. Half my family's from Galway, so I don't know if that makes a difference or not. Now, if you have headphones on, I'm giving you an advanced warning. I'm about to put my machine on here, and it makes quite the racket. I will cover the microphone up, but you know, just to warn you that it's going to happen. Yes. Go and see the. What is it? The child's at the door, the midget. So, in 3 seconds, I will put it on. 3, 2, 1. Oh wait. Is it even plugged in? Okay. I'm giving you a warning, I haven't plugged it in yet. That's clever. Right. Now, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm done. Oh, yes, Casey.
Daddy.
No, I'm cooking. No, there you go. Can one of you amuse the midget? The midget's what I call the youngest one. So if you do watch things, if you do watch other videos, you'll know which one she is. She's the smallest one. Now, 3, 2, 1. That's about it. There. And now what I'm going to do is just put this on a slightly lower heat, and I'm going to put this in. If I can. Yes, you can. And just stir that in a bit more. Get the flavour of this. I'm thinking about it. Well, there's not that much fat in there, it's okay. So I probably won't have to strain it. I will double check, but should be done in a nice brown. Well, it has turned a nice brown, and that's what we want. So it is. And apparently I have a message from the other half. She's next door, but I think she knows I'm live streaming, so yeah. She doesn't really like being on live streams, which is fine. You know, it's not for everybody. We'll get a strainer out. I really should have got a strainer out first. If I was being sensible, I would have done that. Yeah, that's it done there. Just moving this bag here and put my, because I'm touching food and I've touched it. What we're doing is, you guessed it. Where's your soap gone? Oh, just use this just now. Ah, it's there. Okay. So. I've probably done this a bit backwards, actually, thinking about it. Should have put the beef stock in last. But, yeah, as I thought. It's not much fat in it. You don't want to take it all out. You want to leave just a little bit for some taste. Yes. Hi, I'm doing my stuff. I'm cooking at the moment. Okay. Yes. What was I saying there? Everybody's decided to come out in the kitchen today. Right, okay. So, all I'm going to do now is, that was the oldest one. That was coming in there to do stuff. So, just put that in there, like that. Now, what's his face? Suggests you do this. Gordon Ramsay just does it this way. I was good enough for Gordon Ramsay, you know, it's good enough for me. And my cooker isn't working. That's not good. Just over here a second. What's wrong with that? Okay. If it doesn't work, hit it. So I'm just going to mix this here, like this. I'm going to keep it on a low heat at the moment, because what we need to do now is get this, get some Bristol. So you're putting one of these. I'm just going to use one of these. It's going to be about this much water. That's very near a pint from what I remember. Open this up. Now it's 4 tablespoons of this. Usually you can't get anybody in the kitchen, but today, apparently, they all want to be in the kitchen. 3, oops, 4, give it a good stir, just keep stirring it until it's all dissolved. It's easy enough. And then we can just put it in here. Oops. Accidentally spilled some. That's good. It'll be fine. And just stir it in like that. Turn the heat up a bit. And the carrots are a bit chunky, but it should be fine. And just stir this. Don't know if you can see that well enough or not. Hopefully you can. And we shall check the potatoes. Now, it's my favourite pot for cooking potatoes, but the lid also fell off it, so that's why I have to open it now. You can tell potatoes if they're cooked because you should be able to just push them down. Can't see. Actually, I'm not getting one. Yeah, and they should be done in just a couple of minutes, which is about the time I said. You know, 10 past. Okay, well that's doing that. I'll put you there for now. Just stir this a bit more. Gently stir it. And at 10 past I will take the, at 10 past 6 I will take the potatoes off. Now to mash potatoes you need some butter and some milk. This isn't sponsored by anyone, by the way, it just happens to be. That's what we get from the shop. And so that's what I'm going to get. Oh, while I'm waiting, you should put your oven on. If it's got a fan in it, a circle thing. If you've got an oven with a fan in it, it should be 200 C you set it to. Alexa, what's 200 Celsius in Fahrenheit?
At the moment, it's 10 degrees Celsius.
Okay, well, cancel. Alexa, cancel. Right, I don't know what 200 Celsius is in Fahrenheit. Alexa's just answering questions to different things, so, you know. You can ask Alexa or Google it if you want. Put this on low, and it's probably time to take that off here. So I should again use my oven glove because the pot finally gets rather warm, and we shall strain our potatoes. Just like that. Easy. Now, trusty old fork. It's up to you what you put in first. No, it's not as warm as I thought. The butter or the mashed potato. Now the trick to this is you have to make it so it's runny enough. Well, I'm saying runny, but that's not the right word. That it's smooth enough so that you can make a nice paste over the potatoes, but not too much milk. It's a bit of a fine art, so ideally you should keep the milk out. That's 1, 2, 3. And we shall see how we do. Where's the masher going? Good old masher. And you want to get them, make sure all the lumps are out. Well, your oven's preheating. Mine's about 1/4 of the way done. I do like this oven. It's got a thermostat on it, so it tells me how long it's got until it's fully preheated, which is nice. And you just keep mashing these until. Now this is okay for this sort of thing is okay for mincing potatoes, but what we want is just a little bit thinner so that it'll go over the mince without too much effort. 2 seconds. Piece of glass on the worktop for some reason. So we want to get it so that it's a little bit smoother, so that's why we're adding a little bit more milk. If your potatoes look like a sauce, that's too much milk. You could add some corn starch, I think it is, or some corn flour to help thicken it back up again. What we're going to do is this. Just doing this here so that you can see it. Now, get your mince and now what you can do, some people prefer to put some potato on the bottom, potato on the top. So you can put mashed potato on the base if you want. I'm not going to do that. Mostly because the children don't like it. And if the children don't like something, they don't eat it. And if they don't eat it, I don't make it because it's absolutely pointless. To do so. How's me? How we doing for time? Doing okay for time. Now the gravy, the stuff that I put in should help to thicken it up a bit. and you know, just make it as level as you can. Now what we're going to do is, yeah, I didn't say you need a tablespoon, but you do need one. And let's see, it's just going to go on okay. It's going on better than last time. So we'll go with that. Okay, see? Just smooth it on nicely. I am sort of leaving a few bits at the edges so that they well, just seal them up actually. Just remember, don't push too hard. If you push too hard, then the potato will sink into the mince. And we don't want that, do we? And then we just keep going, just like that. It's not perfect, but you know what? I never aim for perfect. Just happy. Just put that in there. Now, when you're finished with the stuff, always put it away. Tidy up after yourself. Or tidy up as you go. It saves you some time. So, while we're waiting for that, I guess I shall practice what I preach. Is there enough space in there for them? Yes. I have to take these two things out though. Then we can put first pot in. I will know when the oven's ready because it goes beep beep beep. I put this in the top. I'm just going to give this one a rinse out because the gravy was just a bit. Oops. Oh, what's that? Oops. Now, what's wrong here? Seriously, getting jammed with something. Possibly that, I guess. Ah, no. It was that. And another piece of glass. What's been happening? It's broken in the dishwasher. I guess. It's annoying. Not sure we'll fit all of this in here, all the large stuff. But we have about that much left of the oven to preheat. That should be us. Now, like I said, if you've got any questions, now's the time to ask, I guess. We can put this small frying pan like that. I'm actually just going to shove this on in a minute. It's full enough, and there's the beep. Put my gravy away. Some of this stuff just gets done by hand, so you know, like this, I wash by hand and stuff in the sink. Most of that isn't dishwasher friendly, and I should just shove this in here like this. Put this on. And I'm going to the oven. Now, we want to be setting this for oops, Wrong one. We want to be setting this on for about 20 minutes. So 20 minutes. That's how long we want to put it on for. On the highest possible shelf that you have. Just like that. Now, I don't know if you can see, oh, you wouldn't be able to see it like that. It's a bit small as well. But now, 20 minutes until that's ready. So, what you're looking for is, it should have a nice sort of goldenish brown top, not too dark, so it's not like cookie. So if your potatoes look like cookie, you've basically burnt them. But other than that, it should be like goldenish brown on some bits, and if you tap it with a spoon, it should go toot toot toot, like a similar to that sound, and that's when you know everything's perfect, and that's when you've done it. Well, I'm going to stop the streaming in a minute because, well, does anybody actually want to watch me washing dishes? I don't think anybody wants to watch me washing dishes, if I'm being honest. So, since nobody's saying, yay, we want to watch you wash dishes. I don't think. Well, I can't see a chat. Oh, okay. So, nobody's saying they want to watch me wash dishes. So, I'm not going to sit and wash dishes in front of you because that's just boring. So, in 20 minutes, that should be ready. And then you just serve it. Amongst yourselves, sometimes there's some leftovers, and it's, you know, it makes a nice lunch for the next day. But until the next time when you're cooking with me, if you are following along with us, have a nice night, and we'll probably see you tomorrow with the little lady. Thank you to everybody that watched. Goodbye.